Retirement can be very scary, especially if you haven't invested right. Diane Gallagher of American Century Investments gives some of us insight to their 8th annual retirement survey.
Good morning, Diane. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, I love this, what American Century Investment has done by taking this study about people's concerns, especially when it comes to investing, what's going on. Let's talk more about this survey and what's going on in people's minds with their investments.
Right. Well, we learned a few interesting points this year. This is the 8th year that we have surveyed American workers about their attitudes around saving and investing for retirement. And there are a couple things that really jumped out at us this year. First of all, we heard some gender differences with respect to how people feel about investment risk. We also have some generational differences around expectations in retirement. And we continue to hear how much people value a way to save through work, like a 401k plan, and how much they count on their employers to help them save. But overwhelmingly, we also heard how much people are concerned about their more immediate financial worries, most particularly debt.
Yeah, and I know, I'll be honest, I'm one of those people that regrets that I didn't do investing a little bit sooner, or I didn't understand it. And that's where you have seen that, where people have been having regrets, but you're there to help them.
We sure are, and we've heard over the years, just as you said, people have so much regret about saving and that they didn't start soon enough, or they didn't save enough earlier. And most people point to the first 5 years of working as the time that they have the most regret. And I think that speaks to two things. One, I think we all know our own habits and tendencies. And if you get into a good habit earlier, whether it's saving or eating right or exercising, you're more likely to continue to do it. And secondly, people recognize that if they had the benefit of time, they would be in better shape the closer they got to retirement.
So, and you just said retirement right there. We're starting to see a little bit of the difference here compared to my parents' retirement to now people today retiring.
Correct. And we see that some differences around people's expectations. And if you look at the baby boom generation, so folks born between 1946 and 1964, they are retiring right now. And only 1 in 10 baby boomers expects their standard of living to be better than what it is right now. And you contrast that with millennials, so folks who are earlier in their working careers, about half of them expect to be in better shape. And they certainly have the benefit of time on their side.
So we know that the difference in gender kind of like plays a factor in investing and in doing your retirement plan and everything like that. How does that work out?
You know, we asked folks specifically about their attitudes around risk, and every investing comes with risk. It comes with multiple types of risk. But men and women shared with us that they view risk a little differently. Men are most concerned about growth risk, or the chance that they wouldn't meet a certain standard of return, a certain rate of return. Women, on the other hand, are more concerned with longevity risk. So the idea that they could run out of money in retirement. So little different perspectives from genders in terms of what risk they think is the most important. But overall, if you compare 2019 to 2020, more people were worried in 2019 overall about longevity risk. But this year, the biggest concern overall was with respect to market risk. And I think that certainly speaks to all the volatility, all the ups and downs we've seen in 2020.
Yeah, I'll tell you, it's so great to talk to you, because we know that people get those little pop-ups about online advice and this and that advice, but you're really saying come to American Century for your information and stuff. So how can people do that?
They can visit us at americancentury.com.
So perfect. Thank you, Diane.
Thank you so much.